Hey guys, this is Black117 here. Today we'll be doing our final PFA battle for the season, as we are up against Spice. So I'm not gonna lie, I actually thought that we were gonna battle a little bit later, but apparently Spice wanted to battle early, or just wanted to get the season done over with. So, and I was pretty much happy to oblige. So basically, I threw in some stuff, trying to see what I could do, and basically, we'll see how this game goes. So, his team has a Mace Magus, Zygarde, Celebi, Mega Beedrill, Zoroark, Azu. He also had other stuff like Buzzwole. Well, then again, I didn't really have time to like check his team, but I do remember that he had like a bunch of powerful like special attackers as well, like notably the Celebi, Zoroark, Miss Magus. Celebi and Zoroark are pretty much the ones that stand out because they have access to Nasty Plot. All three of them basically, and I think all of his bones are actually set up really. So yeah, especially the Azu. And I was pretty much concerned about like having to deal with all those three, and then he brought all those three. So could have also had Buzz, Staraptor, Electabuzz. I thought he'd bring Electabuzz, Claydol, Empoleon, but I think this was probably the more likely team that he was gonna bring. So to combat all his heavy hyper offensive stuff, we brought Char-X, which is actually just I just brought like a 3 attacks Char-X with Roost. That's it. Uh, Flare Blitz, Stun Punch, and Dragon Claw. Basically because nothing wants to take a Flare Blitz. And Azu doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz plus Thunder Punch unless he has Wakan Berry. So that also means he doesn't have a Citrus Berry or Agua Berry. So yeah. Zygarde doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz plus Dragon Claw unless he has Saban Berry. Celebi doesn't want to take a Flare Blitz. So yeah, that's why I brought Char-X. I brought Zapdos, which was the Fizz Def with Light Screen, with Light Clay, Light Screen, and it did have Static, just to be able to have that, so Reflect, go for 8 turns, especially to have something wall against potential Belly Drum Azu, or Choice Band, and also Zygarde and Beedrill. So even though I had like multiple answers to Beedrill, as you'll see, as one of them is being almost near Fizz Def Crobat, which enough speed to like outpace Zoroark. I like invested a bunch of HP defense into like Crobat with Rocky Helmet, so that way I'm able to wall the Beedrill and the Buzzwole. So, well, mostly the Beedrill, and have enough attack investment to severely threaten Zoroark, Miss Magus once everything is weakened. So it's basically a good cleaner. I have Jellicent with Wisp, Ice Beam for obviously the Zygarde, and Hex just to burn stuff. So yeah, and with Wisp. So yeah. Then we have a Hippo with actually it's kind of a fun Hippo set here. We have Expert Belt Hippo with with almost also, I wish I could say it's max attack, but it's not. So it has Earthquake. It has so that way we could just break Zygarde subs. It has Crunch to hit like that Miss Magus and Celebi. We do have Sand. We have the Sand just because like we can barely miss out the Yoko, but Sand just gets it. So, and then like lastly we have red card Aromatisse because I was like, okay, I don't want to get swept by Azu, so I just wanted to put a random mon with red card because I was like, I really don't want to get swept by that. So yeah. Also, I don't know why I have a blue Jellicent when mine's is pink. So I pretty much assumed it's gender, so yeah, that's pretty nice there on my end, so don't be like me. So anyway, so just start the battle. So after this awkward pause, so he goes to the Miss Magus, and I go to Zapdos, and I'm like, I thought like maybe he'd go to Azu, but he goes to Miss Magus. So I was like, crap. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go for my Discharge, as he actually has Continental Crush, which is like, holy crap. As I'm able to Static Discharge this thing, so I go for Roost here, and like I go for Discharge. Goes for Power Gem, so I keep going for Roost here, and I go for Power Gem. I just keep going for Roost, and basically I'm trying to get to the point where I can set up a screen, reflect screen. So he does get a Spadef drop, but I'm able to get rid of this Mismagius, so yeah. Here he goes to Green Arrow, the Zygarde, and he goes for Dragon Dances immediately, and I'm like, oh no, you're not doing that. However, I go switch out because I realize Zygarde's about to kill me, so Zygarde's in, now he's out, and I go for Rocks. There's Peekaboo, the fabled god of Pokemon. I do like half to this thing, and I'm like, holy crap, and I also outspeed, so my speed and attack investment helps. Goes in Tinkerbell. I just go for Earthquake, but seeing that this thing is also Fizdef, I'm like, you know what? Let's go to Zygarde. Just get a kill right now. Like, you know, go for Flare Blitz here. So I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz, just knock out that thing. And I'm like, alright, this thing is you know who. So yeah. He goes for knockoff. Then again, I don't know why he goes for that. So we go to Injustice just to be able to take this thing out. And Bees dies. I don't know why he sacked that thing, but yeah, he goes for Aqua Jet. He gets Rocky Helmet damage, and I'm like, you know what? Here you go. So, and he goes to Zygarde, and I'm like, oh great. Do I Roost? Because he could go for Zapdos and Arrows. He goes for Extreme Speed. And I go for Brave Bird. Honestly, that could have been a huge ass risk there, now that I think about it. So, now he just has Ditto 5.5, so I did go for Brave Bird. Apparently, the crit might have mattered depending on the investment, but it was in my favor, so yeah. So, as we were able to beat Spice, that was a very quick game, because I think it was pretty much almost a late night battle for him. And for me, I just kind of like, you know what, I might as well just finish this battle, so yeah. Not really much to say here. It's just the fact that, like, the game was very straightforward. Like, me getting up the Reflect with Zapdos was huge. Also killing the Celebi was huge, because I did not want that thing around with Char X. Like, Flare Blitz on Char X was huge just to be able to knock out the Celebi, because I did not want to deal with that thing. I really didn't want to deal with it, because I knew the Celebi with Flare Blitz would be a problem. Up there, no Celebi, it's like any version of Celebi. So yeah. Otherwise, I have to pretty much weaken it down with like Crobat, Hippo, and shit. So, and I was kind of worried about the thing having Dazzling Gleam. So yeah, for Scrafty, and all the amount of stuff that drenched Scrafty, with Azu, the Celebi with Dazzle, and Mismagius, especially if I had Z-Dazzle, would have been annoying. And Zoroark having Focus Blast, Zygarde being Zygarde, and you know, and also Beedrill just, you know, getting momentum. So yeah. So, yeah, that's the season for us. So, good games to Spice, as this will pretty much ensure that we have the best record this season, unless you want to consider that Reiki beat me. But since we technically tie, well, I don't know the result of his battle then. So, either way, the most important thing is that we make playoffs going in 10-0, not 10-2. So, wish I could say 10-0, but whatever. So we went 10-2 with a plus 38 differential. So, and right now, I'll just talk about a little bit about the state of the league. Right now, basically speaking, by the time I'm recording this video, I'm not so sure who am I battling, or am I sure whether this league will continue. But you know, it's one of those things. You know, I'll just let it go. So. But if the league does continue, then we'll definitely have a. It's mostly because like a lot of people are just like kind of like you know, are busy with IRL stuff, and they're probably like, you know what, like they're mostly busy with stuff, more important things right now. So it's just that like we're in the very like the cusp of the last few battles to do. So or the cusp of the end, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. We're pretty much we're almost done with the season or the league. So I was hoping that we would just like have like the season like be done with play season, with the finish the regular season and maybe playoffs and that's it. So because we're like so far we're like away or whatever of finishing. So anyways, a little bit of my rambling aside. Um, yeah, just excuse all that rambling around. So rambling shit. So basically speaking, I'm not so sure who my final or my first round opponent is gonna be. I have a feeling I know who it's gonna be, like second round, assuming if those two battle. But I think for the first round, it's either gonna be, it's either gonna be like, I want to say Mike, look at my Connor, Abrupt, or maybe Epic. I don't know because like depends on the reason why I say Epic is because it depends on how the whole wild card thing happens, because that's something that I am not familiar with this league, because again, like a lot of stuff that are rollings that I'm kind of unfamiliar with. But either way, we'll just prep for all of them and see what happens. So any of you like watching from beginning to end, if the season doesn't end off, then we'll just say that we just have the best record and that's it. So, but if we do continue, then I'll have the battles for playoffs like immediately after they're done. So, but for now, this might be, for now this draft league series is gonna be on a hiatus or of sorts, basically speaking. Like depends on what's gonna happen. So don't blame the people in there, because like honestly we have other stuff that's more important. So yeah. But anyways, hopefully we try and win another title, but chances are likely we might lose the same few people that beat us, like Kara and Reiki. So anyways, we'll just end this season off right here. So, or this battle, regular season is now finished for us. So anyways, I don't know how many say anyways so many times. So I'll be ending this video off. So I do have like a few couple leagues like starting up that hopefully you guys enjoy me like winning or losing or whatever. So especially KCBL and a new one called DBA. So like stay tuned for those. So but that's all I'm gonna say for now. So if you like, dislike, subscribe, and whatever, and I'll see you guys next time. So, peace.